Welcome back to the channel, champions of Azeroth. Come dive deeper into the lore with me. Let's see where we left off in Azeroth, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hey there guys, welcome back to the next episode of the Horde lore series here in Classic World of Warcraft. We're here in the Sepulchre. Let's see what's going on down here.
Our initial scouting reports of Silverpine show the Rothides have a base at an old farm to the north, the Dead Fields. We have sent small assaults against them, but each time they are reinforced by the Banshee Nightlash, who uses her magic to rout our forces. We want Nightlash destroyed. Go to the Dead Fields and assault the Rothides. If you don't see Nightlash, then kill the Rothides until she appears. Then defeat her. Her essence will turn to dust. Bring me that dust as a proof. I heard of your successful raid against the Rothides, adventurer, and this essence is proof of Nightlash's death. The Scourge have lost ground this day. Your value to the Forsaken grows. While you were out helping our Deathstalkers, Apothecary Renferal sent you a summons. He did not give me details, but he wanted to speak with you about the wolf hearts you had given him. Ah, very good. There is a matter regarding the wolf hearts you brought to me earlier that demands our attention. Here is the potion to aid in Quinn Yorick's recovery. Now, if you will excuse me, I have very important work to continue.
Yes, I can feel it working. I will soon be able to travel. You have done me a great favor, adventurer.
Arthas's numbers are overwhelming, but with a new plague we could eradicate both the Scourge army and the human infestation once and for all. My studies have proven that spider blood combined with a toxin derived from a grizzled bear heart results in a deadly elixir. Collect samples from the spiders in the skittering dark to the northwest, and from the bears wandering throughout the Silverpine forest. Deliver the reagents to Master Apothecary Farinell of the Royal Apothecary Society in the Undercity.
How good of Apothecary Renferal to send you to me, adventurer. These samples will indeed prove useful to the cause. I will begin studying their toxic and contaminable properties at once.
Lady Sylvanus has charged Varimathras with the conquering of the human and dwarven lands to the south. But that fool, Arugal, charlatan of Dalaran and now cursed beast of Shadowfang Keep, let his reckless magic wreak havoc with the strategic stronghold of Silverpine Forest. I need someone skilled in the ways of combat to help clean up Arugal's mess. Prove yourself to me by killing 5 Moonrage White Scalps. The wretched beasts can often be found just off the road down the hill below.
You have served me well, adventurer. It is obvious to me that you will be a worthy aid to me as I prepare to rid Silverpine Forest of Arugal's curse.
How Arugal gained acceptance within the Kirin Tor is beyond me. His spellcasting knowledge seemed as transparent as a blown glass bauble. What's important now is learning exactly what magic Arugal used so that I can turn it against him and secure Silverpine Forest for the Dark Lady. Arugal first stayed at the wheat farm just north of the bridge. One of the Deathstalkers reported seeing some spell books but could not secure them. Retrieve for me the spell labeled Remedy of Arugal from those books. This is precisely the spell I was in search of, adventurer. If your dedication to the Dark Lady's cause remains infallible, you will find you have quite a future amongst the Forsaken.
My brother Quinn and I were tasked to recon Silverpine Forest and report to High Executor Hadrick, but we didn't get far. When moving through this farm, we were attacked by the ghoul Ivar the Foul. We escaped from Ivar, but he seriously mauled Quinn. He's healing from the potion you gave him, but Ivar may return before Quinn recovers. Kill Ivar so Quinn will have time to heal. Ivar is usually in the barn yonder, waiting for my guard to drop.
I am forsaken.
Ah, thank you. You have my gratitude, adventurer, and I will include you in the report I make to my superiors.
After examining Arugal's work, my worst suspicions were confirmed. The old hack was not qualified to clean chamber pots in Dalaran, let alone represent the Kirin Tor in its most dire hour. Fools Arugul used enchanted items to reinforce his weak magic. I need to examine these items firsthand, travel forth, and slay Moonrage gluttons and Moonrage dark souls until you have collected enough of their enchanted shackles for my research. The foul creatures have been seen to the north and east. I hope I can acquire enough energy from such a limited sample. Perhaps I should have had you get more shackles. Nonetheless, you showed great skill in collecting these, adventurer.
As you may know, the town of Ambermill remains a source of human opposition, mainly through the support they receive from the wizards of Dalaran. I don't know what their plan is, but for them to show interest in a backwater village like Ambermill indicates that it must have some greater importance. They've been shipping crates by the wagon from Hillsbrad. Many of those supplies end up at a small camp north of Pyrewood Village. Retrieve the contents of a crate and return them to me.
Prying open the lid of the crate, you find an assortment of carefully packaged objects. On the top of the crate lies a bundle of maps, yellowing with age, that appears to depict Silverpine Forest and other parts of western Lordaeron. Underneath the map is a mysterious-looking magical pendant. Quickly remove the pendant from the crate and replace the lid.
Maps and this pendant, HM? Interesting. It is obvious that the Dalaran wizards are interested in Ambermill for some purpose, but still, their aim is hidden to me. Perhaps Dalar will know something of their use.
Adventurer, we've discovered a new hive for the Scourge. The Decrepit Ferry. The ferry lies east of the Sepulchre and is heavily patrolled by rothides and other undead. There must be a reason for the Scourge's occupation of the area. Go to the Decrepit Ferry and find out why the Scourge are there.
Heaped within this boat is a pile of wrapped corpses, and looking east across Lordaeron Lake, an imposing dock on Fenris Isle can be seen. The fate of the corpses must lie on Fenris Isle. Among the corpses, a hand protrudes, unwrapped. It is the hand of a woman, pockmarked from the plague but relatively fresh. On the hand is a ring. Removing the ring and inspecting it reveals an engraving. For Delilah.
You say that this ring was worn by a woman recently killed? The only nearby source of such a body would be the mass graves in Tirisfal. The Rothide Knolls must be taking those corpses to Fenris Isle. The wolf hearts you acquired possess a quality unseen in similar specimens. There is a toxicity to them that should be deadly to the very wolves in which the hearts beat. It's quite incredible, and we must study it further. I kept a few samples of the hearts acquired. Take them to my colleague, Apothecary Zing. You will find her in our headquarters in the Undercity.
Ah yes, the heart samples of which Renfurl spoke. I am eager to experiment with these. It is always of interest to the Royal Apothecary Society when new forms of toxins are discovered.
Take the pendant to Dalar Dawnweaver. Perhaps he can shed some light on the wizard's plans. Interesting more machinations of the Kirin Tor, it would seem. This is a powerful artifact. It was used frequently by powerful wizards of the Kirin Tor to channel magical energies. That they are delivering so many to Ambermill indicates that they must be undergoing a project of some magnitude. I will see if I can pierce their shields and ascertain their intent. Of course! How could I have forgotten? Ambermill was one of the sites earmarked by the Kirin Tor, noted because it houses a dormant ley energy node. The wizards must be planning to reactivate the node and use its energies for some greater purpose. We cannot allow this to happen. It will take a great amount of power to activate the area's ley energies. We can stall them by taking the pendants away from the wizards. Relay this information to Alistair. He will decide a course of action.
Ill news you bring, adventurer. If Dalar is correct, and I've no reason to believe he isn't, we must move quickly. I must confer with him on our plan of attack. But in the meanwhile, we will have to delay their progress.
Okay guys, we're here at the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a big thumbs up down below. It helps out a ton. If there's anything I can do to improve my videos, leave it in a comment down below. I hope you guys subscribing because this is a long series here, Horde, and even just the classic lore series. So I hope you guys are getting your notifications by being subbed, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good day. Peace.